Hello, everybody. Oh, wait. Hello, everybody. Oh, wait. Now what's happening? Hello? Hello? Why are my eyes closed? Okay. Hello. One more time. Hold on. Calibrating. Why did it decide to just die all of a sudden like that? Dang. Hello everyone. Welcome in Delegated Archangel Niche. Welcome in everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. So today we are going to be playing some Iron Lung because I really wanted to try the game, especially since I saw the movie. I was kind of interested in it before. I'll be honest, until Markiplier was making the movie, I kind of just glossed over the game. I was like, because I'd seen a lot of people play it, but I was kind of just like, it's just an indie horror game. There's a lot of those, you know. But now, like, I really enjoyed the movie. So now I'm kind of like, okay, maybe I should go back and check that game out. And I got it on sale. So we're gonna be doing some Iron Lung. Gonna try that game out. In other news, other I I started watching Code Geass because I've got on a weird kick lately for I wanted to watch an anime about running a country. I don't know why, but I just had it in my head. I'm like, I want to watch that specific thing. And I watched the first I watched like several other anime too as part of that. Like I watched like what were they? I watched uh how I okay. Yeah, so I watched how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Hi Leon. Which, I'll be honest, was not a good show. Like, it was okay. Thank you for the care package. Hello, posture check, head pats. I thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, coffee. I hydrated with coffee. I hope that is okay. In stretch. But yeah. So it's like I wanted to watch a anime about running a country. I just had the weird urge to watch that. And so I pulled up like a list of anime about running a country, and cuz I really liked Overlord, and I was just like I kind of want like that vibe. So I watched how a realistic hero rebuilt the kingdom, and it started off pretty strong, and then it kind of devolved into like a bad harem anime basically. They stopped like doing it started being like very anthology, and he just kept getting more girlfriends, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm fine with it being like, oh yeah, there's some jokes you can make about political marriages and some stuff like that. Like I got that, and they went the harem route, and I'm like, that doesn't even bother me. But this like at some point it turned into very cheap. Less like, all right, yeah, no, he's marrying everybody. And then it was like, okay, it started getting too much. And then, like I said, they stopped having like the show be very like coherent. It started just like jumping around all over the place. And I was just like, Sword Art Online has ruined the young adult anime genre. I never actually watched that. When it was coming out, my friends at the time, I asked if that was an anime that they thought I should watch because I had taken a big break from watching anime for a couple years. Like most of Cell in high school did not watch anime because I mean I did watch some stuff, but I barely watched anime, and that was because I had a friend in high school who was super anti anime. And then it was just like I don't know how much anime stuff I should have around to, you know what I mean? It was like a weird, like the funny part is like he wasn't even mean to me about it. He just very vocally hated anime, and I'm just like, this is my friend. I don't want my friend to think I suck. So I like was like, I can't get too into anime. well, while we're friends or whatever. It was dumb. It was entirely in my head. And the funny part is, I asked some of my other friends from high school, like literally, like it was like senior year. We had a conversation where that friend who very vocally who didn't like anime was gone, and we just started talking about stuff at like some party or get together or something, and they were like, "Yeah, no, I love anime. I love anime too. I didn't know you guys liked anime. I didn't know you guys liked anime." And it was just a whole. Apparently, the only person who didn't like anime was that guy, and we all who were in like the closet about liking anime that whole time. But anyway, long story short, I'm skipping ahead to skip ahead a little bit. Sword Art Online was on like season 2 or 3 or something when I was in college, and when I was in anime club, my anime club that I was in, which I miss that so much. That was so fun. But Sword Art Online was like in one of it was still going on. It had one of the seasons airing, and I asked my friends, "Hey, should I watch this?" And everyone, I see Sword Art Online everywhere, and they were like, "No, don't watch it. It's not good." It's one of those things that like the first season was good enough that it got they straight up said something like the first season was good enough that it got a following and people are just still there. And I'm like, "Okay, just don't bother. Got it." And then I never watched Sword Art Online. And I'm still open to maybe going back to it, but that's a whole other story. But yeah. So yeah, I watched how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom, and it was bad. But when I put it into my anime list, one of the top comments on it was, "You should watch the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. It's just how the realist prince, but good." And I'm like, okay. And I watched it, and that was completely correct. I loved the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt because that one was funny because it was like almost the exact same premise, only it's not an isekai because the realist prince is an isekai. They just take like an urban planning student and throw him into an isekai fantasy world and uh, shenanigans, right? But then the Genius Prince's Guide, he is in universe, and he is basically he is like half bumbling, half genius planning his way through like Game of Thrones and falling upwards a lot of the time. Because he's very frequently like, "I need to get out of this country. I don't want to run the worst country in this entire continent. We're going to get invaded anytime now." And then eventually he gets invaded, and then he's like, "Okay, do this, and this. Like they're gonna win, but we need to put up an effort to maybe only lose a little bit of territory." And then and then he wins, and then all of his people are like, "We need to push the border towards them now." And he's like, "Okay." And then he ends up accidentally conquering a nation that was stronger than him because they're that bad at just like military planning. And he's just like, "Okay, cool." And then it just keeps going on and on like that, where he's just like, "All right, we're gonna do this incredibly smart plan to minimize problems. I won." Oh. Like, but we suck. What do you mean I won? And I just I love that. Like, it was just such a fun thing. Just him not expecting to win every single time. I just something about that and it wasn't like every single time. Sometimes he makes plans and they actually succeed exactly to plan, and he's like, "Haha, I am a genius." But sometimes, like I said, I just really liked it when he's just like, "There's no way they can be that dumb. They were that dumb." And that is like such a ongoing plot line, like the ongoing thing in that show, and it was just really entertaining. I would be interested in watching more of it, but there's only one season. But after I watched that, I'm like, is there any other anime about starting a country? Because I didn't see any. There was like I hit the end of the list, and the number one result was Code Geass. It was like the kind of is the same, and so I've been watching Code Geass. It's one of Sill's favorite animes. Is part of why I also was like, all right, I'll watch Code Geass. Uh, the season one curse. They're the one season curse. Peak. It's peak. Yeah, no, I've been really enjoying it. I it took me a way too long to realize Lelouch was a bad guy. Like, I am on episode 8 of the first season, and I'm like, "Oh, wait, you're evil. You're not actually trying to, like, help people. You have some weird thing going on, aren't you?" So, because, and then anytime I looked it up, it was just like, Lelouch, best villain, Code Geass, and I'm like, "Ah." You know what I mean? Anyway, enjoying all of that, I recommend Gundam because Code Geass is basically Gundam anime. Okay. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to get into Gundam because, like, honestly, mostly the Gunpla. I look at the Gunpla and I think they're super cool, and I'm like, I want Gunpla. I want to make little robots, and I want like I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, Code Geass has too many plot holes. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to comment on that just yet. I'm pretty early on in the show. Like I said, I am 10 episodes in of the first season of like 6 seasons. And also I have gotten but yeah, I've been really enjoying Code Geass so far. So that has been my new current anime I've been watching a bunch of. Also One Piece. I tried to keep regular updates because some people were interested in my One Piece progress of me trying to catch up on One Piece. But right now with One Piece, I just broke episode 800 of. Come on, don't stop resizing. Okay, I'm on episode 802, which means I'm in Whole Cake Island now. Which it's crazy to me that it's crazy to me that like I have watched several like this many episodes at this point. I didn't skip any episodes. I haven't watched any of I've watched very few of the movies, but I haven't skipped any of the episodes on One Piece. I so also apparently I'm only 200 episodes away from being caught up, which is crazy to me. Like that I am actually rapidly approaching caught up on One Piece. Uh but yeah, I'm in Whole Cake Island. Just watched the last episode of the Alabasta arc. Alabasta was a good season. I really liked Alabasta. I'm uh I honestly think the pre-time skip was the best era of One Piece. I don't like the post time skip as much because like I don't actually really care as much about side characters as much. Like if that makes sense. I want to focus on the Straw Hats. And I liked it when their little exploration of the world wasn't always so serious because like you go into some of the earlier episodes like Water 7 has an episode talking about salt, like how all the salt from the big storm or whatever in Water 7 deposits salt on the roofs of the building, and it's salt from all the different oceans, so it tastes better because of where they're at, so it tastes better or something like that. I can't remember how it goes, but from like two oceans or something, two of the blues, and so thus it's better salt than anywhere else you can find, and they just scrape it off the roofs every year for uh after the big storm, and they have stockpiles and they sell it and it's a product, and Sanji has a whole adventure where he like finds the salt and gets it for the ship. Stuff like that. I liked that a lot. That was like stuff that like made me like really endeared to the universe. And also I feel like post time skip they really walked back some of the characters' character development. Mostly, like, I feel like Sanji got to be worse, although Whole Cake is sort of fixing him. I actually feel like maybe Whole Cake is a course correction to put him back to where he was before. after they kind of came back from the time skip and he was too different. And then the worst offender is Usopp. Usopp was probably the closest thing to like a main character other than Luffy. Hi, Toaster. Uh, but yeah, no, Usopp was like the next most important character, I would say, as far as like plot development and character development. And throughout the whole pre-time skip, he is getting more brave and more willing to like fight and more confident. And then he's like reset to 0 basically for the post time skip, and he is yet to. And he, I mean, he did a little bit of like some like cool badass stuff at in Fishman Island, but like we've gone through Dressrosa, and I've gone through Dressrosa and Zoe and Punk Hazard, and the whole time he's just like, I don't want to fight people. Everyone would beat my ass. I can't do this. And I'm like, dude, you already got over this. I get being scared, but like, come on, man. You were better. And then Zoro, I feel like Zoro is written just to be cool swordsman. Like, he's just written to Aura Farm. Like, I feel like he never actually does anything that's like plot significant. They like it almost feels like they just make up guys for Zoro to fight. They're just cool swordsman who gets lost a lot. Yeah, like I love Zoro. Like I think Zoro's cool, but also like he never does anything with like the arc villains ever. He's always like, I will fight this one guy who is here just to be just to have me have someone to fight. Is kind of how it feels like. And it's like we've been so far into the show. Like, how has he only had like 2 moments where he was like important? He was in episode 1. You know what I mean? Like, he's only had 2 arcs where he's done anything. And even that, like, he wasn't important for the rest of those arcs. Really. Like, Zoro was important for Water 7 a little bit, and he was important for Thriller Bark. And otherwise, he just like shows up, fights a guy who doesn't do anything but fight Zoro. Like he just gets assigned a guy to fight every single arc. And that's just funny to me. But anyway, like I said, I'm getting pretty far into One Piece now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm in the middle of Whole Cake right now. It's been pretty fun. They're fighting Cracker right now. But yeah, all right. I think it's probably time we move on to probably start moving on towards the game at this point, I think. Also, I need to give me one moment for us to switch some stuff over. And all right. Also, I need to turn that off. Yeah. I think we're good. There's something else I was gonna do right here, and I don't. Oh well, close enough. We're done. We're moving on. Awesome. Do you want to know how many arcs there are in One Piece? Hold on. Let me. Okay. So now that depends. Do you want arcs or do you want islands? Because technically, not every island is the same arc. Some arcs go across multiple islands. So, in a certain sense, there is like a good example is Romance Dawn, which is the East Blue arc. It is very frequently considered one arc, but it is an arc, but it technically has multiple islands, and all of those islands have their own arc. So you could either view it as Romance Dawn is one arc, which is episode 1 through Arlong Park, or through Arlong Park or Logetown, or you have Orange Island arc. You have, like, I don't know. It depends on how you want to count it. One Piece is complicated that way. So, you know what I mean? Because I think the answer for one is so if you want the least amount of arc version, the one where you condense the arcs down to overarching plot, you have um you have off the top of my head, you have Romance Dawn, you have Alabasta, you have Skypiea, you have Water 7, or Enies Lobby, probably is a better way to refer to that one. You got Thriller Bark. And then you've got what is it called? Marineford. Then you've got Fishman Island. Then you have Dressrosa, Whole Cake, Wano, and Final Arc. So that is 12 arcs. But if you want to break that down further, you have a lot more. You have like 30 arcs. Because technically, pretty much every island is its own arc in a certain sense too. So, like, you know, because basically every island has its own plot going on. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's complicated. But anyway, game. You ever watch that? Do you guys get that commercial for the King game? It's one of those like crappy mobile games with like Puzzle Kingdom or whatever, and it's the king running from the snake, and you have to solve the. Yeah, you know what that? There's one of the commercials, and it's one of the most common commercials they have is always I'm pretty sure he's yay. I don't know what he's saying. I think he's saying yay, but to me it just sounds like he's just like gay, gay. Like he's just like yep. Uh, this giant dragon snake is gay, and I'm like, well, yeah, you're yelling gay at him. Why? What? That makes a lot of sense why he's attacking you here. Come on. Oh no! Every single time my brain's just like gay. Every time I get that ad, gay. All right. Iron Lung. You know what is interesting to me about this already? Is you actually get to see the surface of the planet. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly. In a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung, it was not designed for this depth, so you'll be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There is no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. All right, Simon.
Beginning at descent.
Okay.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Oh, it's the ship.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Right.
Approaching maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
Okay.
Closing porthole shielding.
Okay.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own.
All right. Good luck. Okay. Yo, it's actually like, wow, Markiplier really nailed it with, you do not get a chair though. But yeah, Mark really nailed it with the set design. Wow, look at this. This is not an expedition, it is an execution. When they put you down here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars? If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Okay. All right. Some plants. Tab. Briefing? 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface is several points of interest. Task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, coordinates, and consult the map. The proximity indicators indicate if you're getting too close to an obstacle. Good luck. Thank you for the head pats, Toaster. Okay. Update. Last updated today. Ping. Unknown query. Log. Download. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Map. Coordinates. X 182 by 30. Y 116. 182. So we're like right here. Okay. That makes X go... Okay, so X. So we need to get to like 300. All right. It's like Planet Moon. It contains lore. Ah, lovely. Okay. Planet. Moon. Lore. Database. Info? Stopped right before a wall. You know, I see the problem here already. Okay. Because we're in like a valley. That scared me so bad, actually. Ah. Okay. My bad. This is really interesting. Like, I really do see why Markiplier thought this would be an interesting game. You know, actually, that's something... That is something that, if you go look at, like, old sci-fi movies...
40 seconds. Stand by.
If you go look at old sci-fi movies, that is something that I feel like,
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
I feel like people have really lost, because if you go look at old movies, so many of them were based off of short stories from magazines. I probably could have just pushed continue and skipped this, couldn't I have?
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own.
But yeah, you cannot brake on the spot. True. Okay, Y. We need to get up to 200 Y and then turn right. $200. But yeah, no, there was so many movies based off of, like, short stories and magazines. And actually, that's part of the... I actually think we should bring back that kind of magazine. I think you could make it digital. But I think that, I will say, I think, Markiplier's, Iron Lung kind of feels in line with that sort of vibe of the old, magazine short stories that used to get turned into movies. All right, now we need to go to 300 this way, give or take. All right. Oh. Let's go a little bit that way. Yeah, like so. Old but fun movies. Yeah, like we watched Johnny Mnemonic like a little while ago in the server. And that was Keanu Reeves' first sci-fi movie. Well, specifically first cyberpunk movie. And that apparently was from a cyberpunk magazine. And I feel like there's stuff like that creatively that is really useful for like generating stuff like movies. Okay. So we're at 209. So we're like right here. And 296. So we are like right here. So a little bit further. We might be facing the right way to get it. Yeah. I've not been existed for new movies for a while. Yeah, no, that's the problem, is that and I kind of get why they don't want, they don't make a lot of new movies. Okay, so X 322, Y 186. Because like it's a risky thing for them. Okay, now maybe. I think we're facing the wrong way, maybe. I think that's what the A is alignment. Yep, all right. Crazy rocks. Okay, some like crystally spiky bits. Got it. All right, cool. First one done. Uh, 378 263. But yeah, I think also part of the problem is that there's not enough movie companies anymore. Because most of them have gone under at this point. Or like not, maybe not even gone under. Most of them have been bought up by other companies who just want them to be IP fodder for when they have for like streaming services. Okay, 378 263. We're at 288, so we're like right here. So we are right here, but like we're right. No, wait. Where are we? 378. So we're like, so right here, and then 288. So, oh, we are right here. Okay, so we need to. Oh no, this way. Oh, it's the fish. Okay. But yeah, no, I really think that that a lot of these companies are too risk adverse, and I think having some things like the old magazines. I don't know. I just like the idea of having stuff like that, because if you really think about it, back in the day, they used to have a lot of stuff like that, and it's kind of similar to how like manga is, like the manga magazines are in Japan. Bones or spikes out of the ground. All right, next up. And this is 259, 406, 296. Okay. 406. We need weird people back into the industry. The ones that want to put everything into what they are making kind of weird. Yeah, the thing is that I don't mind adaptions. That's the problem, is that, like, I feel like adaptions are okay. I feel like the problem is more the fact that nobody's adapting new stuff. They just want to keep making the same old stuff. And I feel like we can just sit and adapt stuff. Like, I know they like doing that. Oh, we're like right here. Okay, so we're trying to get to X of 250. All right.
Oxygen notification.
Oh, lovely. X250. Oh, we went too far. Oh, no, that's 282, not 202. And 406. All right. Watch the numbers. And, but yeah, no, we 100% need more weird people. I will agree with you. We need more weird people making movies. Why we are... Okay, so then we need to go... And this needs to be 406. So... And then this needs to be facing 296. Little bit more. Okay. What we got? Tubes. Weird tubes. Info. Planet. Fish. Discoveries on moon at 5. Body redacted. Oh. Spikes. Bones. Tubes. Wait. Iron lung. One of the 4 in service underwater by the COI for use in the conviction realization in the blood oceans. Deep liquid photography and analysis. Redacted. All rumors of the SM-13 used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation otherwise have been proven false. Okay, blood oceans. 4 separate moons since the quiet rapture. Oh, COI. Checked on the moon, blood itself to determine it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The COI. Consolidation Iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations, 2 spacecrafts found on the principle of collectivism, the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from, and from the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of, and from other surrounding stations such as Eden. Okay. Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. Main station for Mars, and the population still maintains a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence. Through the sanctity and security of the COI 468, and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. So a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. Filament Station was the 4th largest space station on the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between COI and Eden erupted. In a 9-day battle on the station, the conflict battle ended unresolved when Eden resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, or recator, resulting in a critical breach. The breach itself left Filament Station uninhabitable due to the high levels of radiation. Has set empty since. The prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization, since which the final one expected to repay their debts and integrate into COI society by EIC. Okay. Conviction realization. Form of criminal justice used by the COI where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often this is performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. EIC. Colonization. Epoch of is interstellar calendar standardization adopted with the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars in 1992. Wow, that's 92. Bit early, huh? It was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy, although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing a large population residing on Mars. Rapture still use EIC aside from
Here
Eden.
we go. Welcome to Taco
Yo,
Bell.
Sil! How's your stream? How was High on Life? I heard, I figure you beat it. We're trying out Iron Lung, because I never actually played this game. We're messing with the computer, trying to get some more lore. Mars. It's me, Pseudo. Look, I'm in the game. Native planet, and this was for the Quiet Rapture. Okay. Interstellar Martian Calendar. But yeah, how was your stream? I actually had you open in a tab that I have to go close now. But yeah, I was such a big fan of the Markiplier movie that I'm like, I need to play the game. I'll leave that for now. Okay, so we now need to basically go back the way we came. But But welcome in, everybody. I am Sal, Android Girl Variety VTuber. I play lots of games. We are playing, like I said, we're playing Iron Lung because I really like the movie, and I never played the game. It's really interesting so far. We've already lost a bar of oxygen, and we're only 3 sites in. So, yeah, that's fine. Oh, and we've blown up the sub already. And it got us the achievement of lack of spatial awareness. Oh. Okay, we're at the X of 300. Oh, wait, yeah, the X of 300. The Y of 329. So we're like here-ish. So we want to turn up a little bit. Like so. Yeah, alright, we're going the right way. Do-do-do-do. Is canonically my character actually named Simon? Or was that something for the movie? I know that that being an X-ray camera was made for the movie. Which, you know what is a crazy thing to think about with Markiplier? Is that, he was actually going to be, he was like a medical engineer before he was a, that's what he was like going to school for before he, dropped out of school, or dropped out of college to be a YouTuber. I saw that trip. Alright, we need to be like, I want to say like 325 Y and aim for 400X. So a little bit more that way. Yeah. Okay. 325, 400. Thank you for the care package. I will do that. Stretchy stretch. Also, wait. All right, stretchy stretch. Posture check. Hydrate. All right, so go through here a little bit more. Oh, I don't like that. Can I fix that somehow? Tape. Great. Isn't there supposed to be a lock? Like, I'm going off the movie. I don't know. Do I just not have anything? All right. I have less gear than Mark. Oh no. Okay. 411. So we're like here-ish. Okay, just straight ahead. Okay, so I... Okay, we now have to aim for X 560, Y 277. All right. Should aim this way a little bit. All right. Love it. Love it. All right. Come on. Boom. There's my cactus. There's my dog. Then some roses. And there is a log. There's a frog in the bog. There's my cash. Oh, what a schlog. Oh, I don't like how it rapidly approached me like... I think that's the fish. Oh, no. There's nothing there that could have done that. Okay. Fine. Okay, let's go. $43. All right. 560. It was 43, right? So... Oh, hi! Hi there! Hello! Yeah, of course. Of course. 613, Y 197. Okay, so... Forward. All right. Cool. You've got this. Okay. Cool. 613. Okay, and then Y 197. All right. $55. Ah, skeleton. Great. Yep. I remember that from the movie. Uh-huh. All right, do I need to ram it? Okay, so we're probably gonna go for this one next. 864, 258. But we need to get higher up first. Yeah, okay. Yeah, something like that. All right, go on. So yeah, we're gonna want to go a little bit higher than like 258, which is where that says it is. So and we're gonna go more this way. All right, and we're gonna go straight until we hit around 250-ish, and then we'll start inching. Okay, cool. All right, you know what? I will say, David, what's his name? It's like, I just saw his name a minute ago. David Simonski. I don't know how you say his name. Dude is a genius. This is very good game design. I'm into it. Okay. We gotta thread the needle here. Okay, I think we are 774. 267. So all right, so we are now at 791. God, just the fact that the audio is all just a hissing of this is getting to me a little bit. Okay, too far that way, I guess. Guess we're not over this hump yet, so... What's going on here? Yeah, no, I think we're fine. We didn't look that close. 864. because it opens up a little bit over here. So we need to... We can probably go this way a little bit. Something like that, yeah. All right, and we're trying to get to 58. So I think we might be close enough that we should be able to see it. $209. Nope, not quite there. All right, and now we turn up to... $209. Okay. There's nothing here. It's just a log in the bog. There's my cash. Oh, what a schlog. Okay, so we're right here. We need to aim for about 300 by 800. All right, so... And then we can inch our way back out of here. Okay, so we're about 800 or 818. So we were like here-ish by 300. Yeah, so we might be able to just angle ourselves this way from here. And get a good chunk of the way through. Okay, X. I keep switching them because they're opposite of where they are on the chart. Okay, so Y 290. So we're still like right here. Can aim this way a little bit more. Actually, wait. You shouldn't be right there. Yeah, there's no wall there. Okay, Y 280. Guess we're further along than I thought we were. Oh, so if we're here, That means we should go this way. Okay, narrow passageway. $772. So we're like right here by 272. Okay, yeah, we... Something like that. X760. Oh, perfect. Ah, love that. Okay. Doobity-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Making my way downtown, walking fast, dun, 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 downtown. Biddy-doo-doo-doo-doo. I want you, biddy-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I need you, do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know why that's in my head all of a sudden. I could fall into the sky. Dee, 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 dee. Something. Okay, cool. So the Y, 355, 577. So we're like right here or right here-ish. 355. Oh, we're like up here. All right. I actually do have a question. How do they get the submarine in and out of the ocean? Like, do they just like skim a spaceship down? So yeah, X is 574. Y is 366. So yeah, like right this way. And we want to be about 560. And then we're going to go to rotate straight up. Wait, there shouldn't be something there. All right. Oh, I see the problem here. Wait, no, that's on the wrong side. Oh no. All right. 520, 623. All right. Great. Good to see you, friend. All right. Oh, just. Hi, Supreme. Okay. 520. All right. I think I might be able to one and done this game. 623. Howdy, partner. Sugoi de ni howdy, partner. Sugoi desu ne. $623, yeah. All right, and 63. Skelly bones? Oh, okay. They're like pre-programmed pictures. I get it. I was thinking maybe there actually was like a camera on the outside and they have like an environment. But I don't think it works that way. I would love to see like an out of bounds version of this game though. I think that'd be really interesting. We've gotten really far on only losing one oxygen bar so far. Okay, so now we need to get all the way over to about 350. Yeah, so 350x. So all right. $350x. So, all right. I actually went and got the popcorn bucket PDF file or whatever. Not PDF file. What are they called? Like the 3D printer file. It's not a PDF. Oh, I'm pointing too far down. For the Iron Lung popcorn bucket. So whenever I eventually get a 3D printer, I will be able to make me one. $440. 523. A JOE? A Joe? I don't know. We make 3 print patches for the holes. Patch the holes. Yo, that. Yeah, no, the sub needs it. Okay, 428. So we are like here. Oh, we're like right here.
Oxygen notification.
Oh, cool. Good. $412. Not quite there just yet. Maybe if we can make it very slight that's increasing. Why? 521. All right, 350 ahead, and then we turn and go straight north. Yeah. What's ahead? I keep expecting the fish to show up. There shouldn't be anything here. Wait. X 350. Y 340 545. Where am I supposed to? Is there a path ahead? No, that looks just like a wall. Why is this like this? How do I get over there? Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Just a very narrow tunnel. We're almost to 600, so we're like here somewhere. All right. Okay, I think we've made it into the... A little bit further is what we want to do. Okay, so we want to get to about 650, or should I go for this one first? X. No, we'll get this one first. So we want to get to about 650. All right, and oh, base of the fire. Okay, cool. X, we're at 370. All right. So yeah, our goal is we should be able to mostly go straight till about 200. Okay. We're probably getting a little bit too high that way, so go this way a little bit. But yeah, no, I really want to get a 3D printer. I have a bunch of files for 3D printing stuff. That's one of the like my go-to things I really want to get into. Also, I potentially could 3D print like my old Vroid file. Okay, so by my calculations, we should be about here. We should keep going in here till about 200. Okay. Go on a little bit. All right. Now X 200. Because that doesn't particularly make sense. All right, wall. All right. Y 657. Okay, so we are like right here. So we want to go this way. Okay. I don't like this music. X 180. I don't like that it's like crescendoing. Oh, okay, okay, another leak? Y576. Why is the whole thing shaking? Light? Uh, 184. What is that? All right, I guess. Picture. Whatever this is. $180. 576. And then we want to go up a little bit. $184. Will this count? Very interesting anomaly. All right. Hi, Thomas. All right, we're trying to get back on out of here. Did we hit something? We stopped so suddenly. X270. But we're Y630. So we're like right here. Yeah, you know what? The game's a lot less scary if I don't think about the thing that I'm running from. All right. 290. Wait, these coordinates don't even make sense. Wait. 659?
Cell, blub blub blub. There is a lot of water or blood, blubble blub blub. Also one more thing, blub blub blub. Where am I? Blub.
I don't know, Toaster. Did I die and it glitched out? I'm like in the middle of this wall. by my count. 306. Oh wait, no, I'm like right here. How did I get all the way over there? Why? All right. Okay, so then we go straight north. I think I did, but like we suddenly stopped, but we didn't die. And we like ported, like I was right here. I was going straight up and then we ported over here. It's so weird. 675. Do not ask for Hello, Mr. Sea Monster. I did not ask for directions from the monsters rolling in the deep. I did not. I mean, I guess on a certain level I appreciate it, though. Good fishy. 741. All right. Yeah, my only actual thought on that, I guess, is that maybe one of the fish moved us. I didn't even see this jump. I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess. $741. 325. Facing 18. All right, another skeleton of some sort. Point us this way. And we are aiming for... Realistically, I should probably aim for like 700 by 450. And then we'll adjust from there. I didn't actually really get to eat today. I honestly, I kind of slogged my day away a little bit. I woke up and I took too long getting ready and I slept in a little bit again. Honestly, I feel like I really need to stop doing the night shift. I really need to do something else. I've been working on it. Okay, 700. Honestly, aim a little bit under. Because if we can hit like 680, I think, where your gold to fit through there. How many care packages do I need to throw at you to grab a bite to eat? Oh, 9. Hi! That was spooky! X 459. Y 688. K. I think we're good straight here. All right. So throwing the sub elsewhere. No, they kept this time. The sea monster left it where it was supposed to be. Okay, we need to Y60. Okay. We're in a tunnel. And X, we need to get to 600-ish.
Oxygen notification.
Great. Oh, yeah, I remember this part of the movie. 600 X, so about here. All right, come on. We're at X, 605, so we're like right here. 735, yeah, just straight is fine. We need to get up to like 760. I wish there was something I could do about all the blood. Okay, X. Okay, come on. Okay, and that's 675. All right, why would you want to do a silly thing like that? I want to get out of here. 828. One more picture and we're done. $828, 675. And come on. Out? Why would you want to get out? 29 D3. Why would anyone? Dang it. Okay. I hope I peaked. I kind of hate that. Created Unity 2021. That got me. That got me so bad. Raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. Cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. We did it. All right, we did Iron Lung. Well, good. I didn't like that. I wasn't expecting the game to be so short. Was there I feel like there might have been more. 2 hidden achievements. Okay. I'm quickly look up where the hidden achievements are. Or what the hidden like, is there something else I could have done? Iron lung achievements. Because it feels like there was more. Oh, okay. One of the achievements is to go straight for that final one, so that while you have max oxygen, so that you can actually get it photographed. And okay. Learn about, and then we have to discover the other submarine, which is a secret. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so game is trigonometry. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, all right. Continue. First and foremost, this is a local database. The SM8. This is the other ship that. Anyway, that's spoilers. Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. Most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the iron lung, they don't give a fuck if you come back or if the sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM8 down, one of the scientists is piloting and they expect them to return. Now the SM8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung a leak pieces. Looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems too surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the iron lung. And usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again. But they don't have an SM8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity at 5. About AT5. Maybe that means you have a chance. See blood oceans. Okay. This planet has been redacted. Moon at 5, moon 7, 8. -8. Site of one of 4 known blood oceans, one of the 2 under the control of the COI. The realization of COI convictions until the discovery of moon at 5. Moon at 5. Redacted. Okay. All right, cool. So now we're going to go straight for this one. We're at X425. Okay. We need to go back to main menu and do it from the start. All right. Also, apparently you could play this on PlayStation. I didn't know Iron Lung got a PlayStation port.
Beginning your descent.
But, alright.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
What do you guys want to do after this? I didn't think we were gonna one and done
I'm seeing some
Iron
voltage
Lung.
irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The whole ceiling is still holding strong.
Okay.
Closing porthole shielding.
Alright, let's go. You know what I actually think would have been a nice...
Depth soon, so reflecting and be careful. You're on your own.
Alright. You know what I think would have been a nice thing they could have done? I think they should have given me the manual control to open or close this, and I could have died. And also, I think it'd be interesting if I could have actually controlled my depth, but... so we just need to aim straight for this one. So... 200. Uh, 180. So we're like right here. All right, head on back on through. But yeah, here in a couple days, we're going to have the new Resident Evil to play. That's going to be one of our games next week, I believe. I also am wanting to do... I'm finally going to do that... I've pitched this as an idea before, but we're going to do a voice acting stream next week. I'm going to try to make myself some voice demos, or a voice demo, and the other idea for that would be we would... try to maybe I'll go flip through like casting call. I just think that would be a fun idea to like as a stream, just go audition for some roles, because it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Okay, we need to go until we're about 300 X. And then we go northeast to try to get up to 350 or that being there doesn't make a lot of sense. 330X. So we're like here. Or we're like here. 240Y. Yeah, we're like right here. So we want to aim like so. We are aiming for, so if we're like right here-ish, we're aiming to be like 325Y, 370X. All right. And I actually, I heard there is an alternate ending for doing the anomaly last, but I don't actually know if that's true. Okay, we're at 375. X. So we are like here. Like 350 Y. Oh, we actually were too far north. Well, wait, X 380 Y 348. So yeah, we need to go straight down a little bit, actually. And then we're gonna go straight through. 400X. Okay. From here, straight this way. Okay, we need to get to... From here, we should be able to get to about 575X. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go platinum this game. Alright. 5 7 5 5 7. Yep, that was the fish. 100% the fish. 7 5. So we're at 575. So we're here. 328. So we're like right here. All right, due north. Onward! What Y are we aiming for? Like 575? Or 525? All right. You know what the worst part about the movie is? I'll talk some spoilers. We're far enough into the stream that I'll talk a little bit of spoilers for the movie. The worst part about the movie is that they really made it seem like he was about to get out. Like he was so close to actually like surviving. And that was like the tragic part is he was so close to getting to live. All right. X, we are at 567. So we're like right here. Y, 534. We went a little bit too far, actually. All right. But we're heading straight for the bad spot. I think the best thing the movie did was, other than the X-ray change, I thought the X-ray change did a lot too, actually. But I think the best is that they actually took him out of the water once to, like, really build up the hope. You know? Five, four. Okay. We can probably just go straight from here. Until we hit about... If I remember right, it's like here. So, like, 350. All right. But yeah, no, the fact that the depth doesn't adjust, like, I feel like that would have helped a little bit with, like, immersion, having this actually do something and not having us just stuck at a certain level. I'm not trying to, like, critique. I was just like, that would have been a nice touch. Because in the movie, at least, and I know this game...
Oxygen notification.
1 bar of oxygen. But I know this came first, and then the movie. But in the movie, his depth stays at, like, here, and then goes down from there as he goes deeper into the, like, world. Then we go north. We want to see if we can hopefully get to... like the 600s. All right, 609. Yeah, keep going. Almost there. All right, so now we're up here. We want to get to about 700. And... good job, me. All right. Honestly, you know what I really want? I want Subnautica 2 to come out and not be awful. Cause like Subnautica was looking like I loved Subnautica 1. And then Below Zero was okay. But man, do I just want Subnautica to come, like, the new Subnautica game. I loved all, like, the science stuff you were kind of doing, too. Honestly, that might be the kind of game I would want to make. Like, that might be up there on, like, types of games I would want to make. Is something like Subnautica. Okay, we're aiming for Looks like we're kind of getting through just okay. We're like 450. We're like here. Maybe want to aim it down slightly. Knew it. I think it'd have been really fun to just hit the guy. I wonder what happens if you do that. All right, like we're aiming for like 600.
Oxygen notification.
Up there we go. Or 7.5 is probably pretty close. Okay, that is 675-828. All right, come on. X needs to be 675. All right. $780, $828. $828. All right, and then 290s, 29. All right. $295. $675. $828. Uh, 295, 828. And then 295. picture. Cool. Now what? If I leave, does it get better? All right, come on. Okay, now what? All right, so I got the one that you're supposed to not being able to get, so I guess just... You have plenty of oxygen. All right, let's get out of here. $5.62 on the X, so we're like right here. All right. I'm really waiting for that jump scare anytime now. Where am I? 532. Y677. Something like that. I feel like that shouldn't be there. You're gonna be the jump scare, aren't you?
Here we go. Welcome to Taco Bell.
Yo! Abyssal Pedal, thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders. I am Cell, Android Girl Variety VTuber. I play lots of games. We're trying out Iron Lung this time because I saw the movie and I'm big fan of Markiplier. How was your stream? What were you guys playing? Do fear the Crimson Petals are here. Crimson Petal Raid! Are you like a are you like a flower VTuber? Like some sort of like demon flower VTuber? Can I get you a shout out? If anybody, actually, hold on. I don't know if I have any mods in right now, but let me get you a shout out. Abyssal Petal. I swear I'm getting worse at spelling. But there we go. All right. Because I swear, every time I type stuff lately, it's like wrong. Okay, I did the last picture. Why is it? Why am I not getting better? 400. I think we should aim for that anomaly, maybe. Or we'll just get this one. I don't think there is an alternate ending. 741. All right. But that is so interesting that we could get this far without anything happening. All right. But yeah, we play lots of games. 741. 325. Like, I'm waiting for the new Resident Evil to come out, so we're kind of just playing whatever games. And 18. Boo!
Boo, this is a jump scare. I replace the fish now.
Ah, good. You got me, Toaster. Okay, so now I guess since we're right here, I guess we should aim for 650Y. I just want to see if anything happens. Maybe I can just reverse do it all. Honestly, if you really think about it, going furthest out from where they drop you back is probably one of the smartest things you could do in a mission like this, because then they know where to pick you up, and you haven't wasted any of your like finite resources, like oxygen. Okay, and then we need to go back this way. You want to be, so that's going up slightly. And we're going to go until we hit there, like 130-ish. Okay. Clearly not a place they want me to... Okay, I'm too close. Got it. We're gonna get all pruny if we're sitting here in the blood like this long. Okay, okay, so almost at 200. We need to get to the Y of 576. Because this anomaly... Oh, yeah, no, they all have set triggers. And This one sits and like rattles the whole ship. But it's hard to photograph. What happens if I actually just run into this? You know what? That's fair. Alright, cool. We did it. I do, alright, so that was Iron Lung. Very fun. We platinumed Iron Lung. I am curious if there was alternate endings. I didn't, endings? Iron Lung endings? There's only one fixed ending. Okay. The vessel is lost. Okay. So no matter what, it's just over. That is how it ends. You get eaten by the giant fish. Shame. Sunk 3 subs now. The last 3 subs humans had. Oh, true. It didn't say there was only like 4 left. So they're stuck with 1 sub for doing all their little missions on. Shame. But yeah, we'll move me over here. I guess we're doing, I have like another half hour of stream time. So I guess we can, just sort of hang out. But yeah, yeah, like I said, super interesting. We need to figure out what else we're doing next week. Cause like on, the 26th is when the new Resident Evil comes out. So that is when I should be playing that. But yeah, we 100%, we 100'd Iron Lung makes me happy. But yeah, like I said, not sure what else to do. Maybe I'll just wrap up stream early. I don't know. But let me switch us to change category. Give me 1 second to change us to just chatting, and we'll chit chat for another minute. So, what do you guys think of Iron Lung the game? They did add a lot for the movie. I will say, like a lot of that wasn't. A lot of that was pretty bare bones, and I don't even know if I found all of the articles on the computer. I really thought I did. You know, I really thought that I had managed to get all of them. And you know what else is something I actually really wish that I would have gotten? I really wish that I would have gotten the brain. What was I about to say? I lost it. But yeah, no, I didn't read any. I don't know if I read all the articles on the computer for lore. I don't know if I missed anything, but you know, like I said, apparently there's no alternate endings or anything, and I feel like there had to be something to do with that anomaly. Like I'm almost like, you know what? Maybe I'll just like flip through some of this stuff. Okay, so weird tubes, skeleton, more skeleton, the anomaly. All right, the skeleton, the light. Other player photographs the points of interest. The monster will always kill it when they take their 10th photo. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, he also made Pony Factory? I saw the Pony Factory game around. I never played it. It's from the same game, because there's that like Dread X collection, and it's a bunch of like little like horror mini games that all came out all together. Um, yeah, but yeah, that's also where the Sucker for Love came from. I really liked Sucker for Love. I really want to get the second one. I haven't. We did a let's play of it, and I'm still bummed that part two of that just got like destroyed. Like when I was trying to make the videos, like that still just makes me sad. Uh, because like with just the whole thing lost. Uh, but yeah. What happened? Oh, just every single time I uploaded it, for some reason, it would just delete the second, like halfway through. They would just cut it off. And it was on YouTube for some reason. It just kept doing that and doing that. And then, like, it just, no matter how many times I uploaded it or re-messed with it or anything, just nothing, just nothing. So I just, like I said, I don't know what that is. Uh, But yeah, so we ended up just losing that. Uh Also, honestly, in hindsight, I'm not really know how proud or happy I am with having done a couple let's plays just for while I was gone. I kind of think that they I don't know, something about having that be my only YouTube content on my YouTube channel feels weird because I like barely edited them. I kind of treated it like a stream, you know? And like where I just streamed but recorded it instead and put it out so that y'all had stuff to watch while I was away for TwitchCon. But I want to put some more stuff out on YouTube in general. I think that's something I want to work on because I feel like I feel like I kind of really slack on the YouTube. Uh, Honestly, I've been kind of weird about the TikToks and stuff lately. I've been seeing other people's and they just feel so much better than mine. Mine feels so low effort. And I'm like, because I mean they are low effort, but man, I don't know. Something about no like knowingly doing something that's kind of low effort with the is just makes me kind of feel bleh. You know? Uh But I don't know. Hopefully, we'll be able to start putting out some more like edited videos or clips or something here pretty soon. Um, but yeah, uh, but yeah, play. All right. You know what? I think I've floundered enough trying to think of stuff to talk about after playing a whole horror game in one sitting. I think I will just raid out. Like I said, I didn't get to eat beforehand, and while this stream is a little bit on the short side, I think it's better to let's just end on a mostly a high note. I'm so proud that we got to do all of we got to beat all of Iron Lung today. Uh I feel really good about stream today. Next week, like I said, we got a bunch of fun stuff. I'm going to like I said, voice acting stream. We got the new Resident Evil game. I'm actually thinking about maybe trying to hit some people up for possibly doing a Celvion night, either this week or sorry, either next week or the week after. Fun stuff. Um, With all that being said, I think we're close enough to 3 hours. I'm gonna give it a call. We gonna call it. So let's see here. let's find ourselves someone to raid, and we will, I will wish you all a good night. And I'll go get I have time to get myself some food before I have to go, do the day job. So, let's see here. Let's raid. Ba 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 ba. Dee 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 da ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. I got two options. I think I just I think I might have even rated them last time. Okay. Hi, Silatrix. That's good to see you. We were actually just about to raid out though, but it's good to see you. Welcome in. All right, so you too, no problem. Yeah, yeah, we just beat all of Iron Lung in one sitting, actually. Funny enough, and I was like, oh no, I don't, I don't know what to talk about now, because I did all of my talking about things before, and then we beat Iron Lung in like an hour. And now I'm like, oh no, I already did all my things. I already said all the stuff I wanted to talk about today. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, brain. So I was just gonna, I think I'm gonna raid my friend Petrus. Yeah, yeah. I think I did raid them like last time, but it'll be fine. But yeah, it's, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. We are going to be, like I said, we're going to be rating my friend Petrus. We're this week, we're going to be, tomorrow, I have tomorrow scheduled off. Tomorrow is when I make my schedule typically, is on Sundays. That's also when my calendar thing resets so that my little calendar maker app will let me actually make my schedule. Without me having to retype everything. But if you'd like to keep up to date with all things Cell, you can join the Discord. You can follow me on socials. I am fairly active on YouTube and TikTok, and I try to be semi-active on Twitter and Blue Sky. Although I'll be honest, those are not my jam necessarily, that type of social media. But we have a merch store, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye-bye.